Hey guys, Joe here again from buildassetsonline.com, and I want to show you guys something. So last night I was I didn't want to do a digital activity. I didn't want to watch TV, didn't want to go on the computer, especially didn't want to spend time on my phone. So, I decided to draw a little bit. And I'm going to relate this back to how high ticket dropshipping and every sort of online business that you're going to do, especially if you're new at it, is difficult. I'm going to relate it back to drawing. So don't worry if you're not sure where this is going. But anyway, I used to draw a lot when I was a kid, and I enjoyed it. It was fun, so I figured, hey, let me do something that's like away from the whole digital world we live in. So I tried to draw like a cartoon picture of my dog, the little toy poodle. So I was looking up some tutorials on YouTube on how to draw and how to draw a poodle. And you could see it didn't come out very good. And I drew a few of these. Let me show you another one. The second one came out a little bit better, actually. Yeah, I think we can agree that the second one is better. But yeah, it really got me thinking about how when you first start to do something, it's so hard. It's so uncomfortable because man, when I was done with I'll show you another one I did. Look, this one's even worse. Oops. Cuz man, when I was done with drawing these things, I was like mentally drained. Like I drew three little cartoon pictures and I was like, "Oh man, like I'm tired now." It took a lot of um effort, and I think as I get older, I can kind of recognize how my brain is working. I could kind of sense that it's like it's doing something new. It's trying to carve out a new pathway, like a neurological pathway for how to do it. And yeah, it's difficult, and I think that's why honestly, I think that's why people fail to remain consistent when they say they're going to do online business and then they don't end up doing it. And because the fact is that it takes a lot of mental resources. If it takes a lot of mental resources for me to draw a picture, someone that has never done an online business before, there's so many little things that you're going to have to learn just by doing. And you have to accept the fact that it's going to drain you. And that's why I always stress consistency, a short amount of times every day rather than trying to sprint because it's really gonna drain you. But the point I want to say here is that it really gets easier over time. The guy that I was trying to watch on YouTube that drew this poodle, man, he drew it in like 2 seconds and it was beautiful. Like he literally drew it so quick, and it just made me think about like the first time I made a Shopify store. I had no idea what I didn't know where any of the menus went. I didn't know how to do anything. But it just got so easy over time. And now I can do it with my eyes closed. And like even if I don't know how to do something, even if I don't know how to like position a certain thing or put a certain thing, I can probably figure it out in like 10 minutes just because my brain is so acclimated to using it. The same with WordPress nowadays, just because I put in the time, spent hours and hours and hours working on websites, and there's really no other way to do it than to just put the time in. Same thing the first time I called a supplier. I had no idea what I was going to really say. I mean, I had like the gist of it planned out, but I didn't know how the words were going to come out of my mouth. And now when I do it, like I don't even think about it. Like I'm literally like doodling. Um, usually I'll just doodle like little faces or whatever while I'm doing it because I'm trying to keep my brain occupied because it's kind of so boring and easy. It's just another, you know, becomes like second nature. It's like brushing your teeth. So I just wanted to make this video because doing these drawings last night was like a reminder to me on how uncomfortable it can be to do something new that you don't understand, that your brain isn't used to. And I wanted to distress to all the viewers out there who haven't been successful with online business yet that, um, just you got to just keep putting the time in. There's no way to get around putting in the time. Pick a method that you're going to follow, whether it's, high ticket dropshipping like we recommend is the best way to get started. Pick a method, follow it every day, be consistent with it. And that's the only way that it's going to become like second nature. Like relating it back to the drawing. If I go tonight and I go try and draw something different, like now I'm going to do like realistic like artwork or something. Like I'm going to do like a real life study of like the plant on my ledge or something. I'm not going to get better at drawing the poodle if I'm just skipping around. So if I really wanted to improve at drawing this poodle, I would stick to the path of doing it day after day after day until I drew it like I wasn't even thinking about it. So that's it for this one, guys. I know it's a little bit of an esoteric video, but I just really wanted to share that because it struck a chord with me last night. And as always, be sure to check out all the free key resources in our description, Online Asset Playbook, our free course, along with all the high-ticket dropshipping playlists in the description, podcast, all that good stuff. And have a great day. Hope to see you guys soon.